we are live here on YouTube for some more Christmas Day football action. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. I know I certainly am as we are getting ready for this one. Hopefully, you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. As we are getting ready here. Again, this is game 2 of the day. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop on in here. And yeah, hopefully everybody's excited. We had a fairly big blowout considering the caliber of teams are theoretically some of the best, and by their own standards, these teams are. All four of these teams are going to be in the playoffs coming up in a week or two. So it's one of those things where it's a little bit surprising that it really was that big of a blowout. Obviously, the Kansas City Chiefs clinched the 1 seed and now don't have anything to play for next week when they play against the Broncos. The only thing they will have is to potentially end the Broncos season. So I desperately need to hope that they really hate the Broncos, which, I mean, granted, as far as I'm aware, I do believe that they do truly hate the Broncos. So maybe they'll play their hardest to try and. I mean, you never try and lose, but it's one of those things where does Patrick Mahomes start? Probably not. Does Travis Kelce play? Does he play well? Because he hasn't played well most of this year. So there we go. Alright. So we are chilling out here, though. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. Again, we have just streamed one game. I forgot to take down the final, but there we go. And we are ready for game number 2 of the day. So this should be a big one. Alright, so there we go. Welcome on in. We got ourselves a pretty good game going here. Let's see. There we go. Fully set, and we are ready to go. So again, they are getting ready. Ravens, Texans, CJ Stroud and the Texans. They are the home team. The Baltimore Ravens, they are the away team here. Definitely curious here. And now, all the Ravens need to do, I believe, is win out the rest of their games. They maybe already have their division clinch, which would after the loss earlier today, I'd have to look at the exact tie-break scenarios, but I believe that this might be a situation where the division's already clinched now, and now both of these teams already know they're going to get a home game. It's just about which home opponent they end up playing. Will we see? Will we see Ravens Steelers in the wild card? Will we see Will we see Texans versus Broncos? Texans Colts. Texans Colts in the playoffs. I mean, hey, I'd be all for it. See my Colts take down the Texans in the playoffs. That would be amazing. So, yep. So, all right. So it's not showing clinched division yet for the Ravens. I think they need to win this game to officially clinch it, but it is basically a clinched thing. Again, all they need to do is win one of their last two, or have the Steelers lose their last game. Because if they both lose out, I believe the Ravens would get it over the the Ravens would get it over the Steelers. So there we go. That is everything. We are chilled and we are ready for this one. So we got that. All right. Let's see. Pull back up the YouTube studio, and again, we should be good to go. So there we go. We are currently 20. What is that? 23 subscribers away from hitting 2,800. That would be again amazing if we could hit that goal here. I believe we are going to be going ahead and getting another halftime battle with Belly, and I believe he will actually be on time this time. So here we go. But yeah, his Blissey is an annoying one. So there we go. We've got that all set, and we are ready for some football action. Again, we are mere minutes away from the start of this second game of the Christmas slate. Again, the Christmas slate is upon us. We are going into game 2 here. What time is kickoff? Kickoff, I believe, should be at 4:30, so we should be seeing the kickoff any moment now. 4:25 was the broadcast start time, and then the kickoff, I believe, is about 5 minutes after that. Assuming that everything is on schedule, which every once in a while there's going to be things that delay it, but I believe kickoff should be about 4:30. So again, right now they're doing an on-field interview with CJ Stroud. He's in his pads, but his helmet is not on because obviously they want people to be able to see his face. But yep, so we are all set and ready. All right, so there we go. So yeah, we are just chilling out here. Let's see. So John Harbaugh here, the other Harbaugh brother, the one that's been that stayed in the league versus Jim, who went back to college. He and the Baltimore Ravens will be going into this one trying to take down second-year head coach D'Amico Ryans and the Houston Texans. Again, all these teams are going to be in the playoffs, so again, these games are somewhat inconsequential. I don't think for the now, granted, I would rather, if I'm having to pick, I would rather face the Broncos probably than the Chargers. But then again, that's just assuming that those teams are gonna fall where they might here. Which again, right now we don't know where those two teams are gonna fall. Are Broncos and Chargers even gonna be in the playoffs? Neither one of them have even clinched their playoff spot yet. Both of them could clinch their playoff spots with wins this week. If they both win this week, they both clinch playoff spots, and we know who the 7 playoff teams are before the Week 18 slate. Now, we would still have to play that final Week 18 slate to figure out where every team is going to be seeded in terms of the seeding, but we would at least know the 7 teams. Because, like, right now, I would gets in at the 7 seed over having to play Broncos or Chargers. Like, let's say, actually, no, I wouldn't want to play Bengals. If the Bengals sneak in at the 7 seed instead of the Broncos or Chargers, absolutely that is a landmine you want to avoid at all cost. If if you're looking at this as okay, would you rather play Broncos slash Colts at the 7 seed versus playing the Chargers at the 6 seed? I think you'd rather play the Broncos or the Colts in that situation. And again, that's also a situation where I don't even know if you're the Buffalo Bills, you're already kind of locked into your seeding. You're kind of stuck at the 2 seed, so it's only really the 3 and 4 seeds that can swap, and then kind of 5 through 7 can somewhat swap around as well. And again, obviously, there's still the slim chance that potentially either the Bengals or Colts are able to bump their way back in. Miami is also still mathematically eligible as well, so just want to give a shout out to Miami. They could still bump their way back in as well, and a Miami Buffalo playoff game would absolutely be something Buffalo would be rooting for, especially since it would be in Buffalo. But we are here and we are getting ready for this one. They are getting ready. They're showing they're doing like their football intro, I guess, their version of Sunday Night Football. There we go. Yep, Pentatonics. I think your stream is way behind mine, but yeah, they were singing the national anthem about 10 minutes ago. So there we go. And we are set and ready for this one. So again, Lamar Jackson versus CJ Stroud here. We got Joe Mixon facing off against the NFC or the AFC North once again here as we get ready for this one. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. What do we got? We got 10 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that has tuned in already. Again, as we are early on in here, as we're getting ready for the start of game number 2 of this doubleheader here on Christmas. I kind of wish it was a triple header, but I get why they didn't do a third game. Trying to plan around, trying to schedule a third team to fit into the Christmas slate would be tough. But yeah, I mean, imagine if you could have had, say, yeah, Broncos Bengals maybe on this game, although they just played on Thursday night football, and again, that's one of those things where you'd have to figure out a schedule that would work. But yeah, that's one of those interesting ones that when it comes to the schedule, Broncos Bengals would be a fun one to potentially put into a primetime slot on Christmas. Possible. Well, Bills Jets wouldn't be worth it. I mean, imagine if just hypothetically, if we could have had Vikings, if we could have had the Vikings game, the Vikings Packers game on Christmas. I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty good game to me. So there we go. Now we're done with Mariah Carey on the screen, so we get to go ahead and see some football. So there we go. Or at least I think that was Mariah Carey. The song was almost certainly it, but I also was only reading the subtitles, so there we go. We are just chilling out here though. 28 views already on the stream. Again, working towards it. The earlier stream of the day, we hit 727 views on that thing, nearly breaking the 1,000 view mark, and managed to carry about over 10 views almost the entire stream long. So welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, if you guys are new here, feel free to hit a like button and subscribe if you guys are new. We've been covering the NFL almost all year long, and we'll be definitely covering almost the entirety of the NFL playoffs. Looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are excited to be along for the ride. And again, we've got ourselves a game here today. We've got Vikings Packers on Sunday that was just flexed into the 4:30 earlier this week. Yeah, and then we got the other flex game of the week, which will be the Commanders versus Falcons. I'm leaning towards streaming that game, but I don't know if I'm going to end up doing it. So, we'll have to wait and see. And now my thing is buffering as we're getting ready for kickoff. So here we go. It will be we are going to be having the Texans kicking off to the Baltimore Ravens. Kick is away, and it will be returned to the 25. And oh man, that was a big hit that the Texans laid there. And we've got a 4-second runoff here to go ahead and run this one down. And here we go. Let's see. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens here, second in the NFL in touchdowns here. He's gone for 37 touchdowns, which is a very impressive stat total to have amassed here at this point. Let's see. All right. Take snap. Hand off here to Derrick Henry. Henry just evading tackles, trying to show some of that elusiveness, not just straight power there as he goes down second down here. But hey, he gained a decent chunk of yards there, about 6-7 yards. So wait and see what the official total is there. But yeah, Derrick Henry, instead of trying to power through, he tries to go for the elusive route. And again, gets taken down after about 6 yards. Yep, 6 yards, the official mark after being measured. And yeah, we are here and ready for this one. Let's see. Time continues to tick. Baltimore Ravens have the ball. So Ravens wearing white. The black jerseys out here for the Houston Texans. Handoff once again to Henry, and there's the power running right through the defensive line there of the Steelers, or not Steelers, the Texans, and that is going to be first down Ravens, and we've got ourselves a football game. So there we go. Runs them right over, and that is going to be, again, the bulldozing there. Let's see if are they going to keep asking Henry to keep running through him, or are we going to see Lamar Jackson throw the football here? All right, let's see. Lined up, takes a snap, drops back, looking, scrambles through the pocket, and Lamar takes a sack. And here we go. The Houston Texans defense coming up strong here. Second down. So that is a very strong impact there for the second down. And there we go. Let's see. What do we got? So, yeah, Lamar Jackson tries to sneak through the pocket and just gets nowhere and actually gets taken down for a loss. And that was Danielle Hunter, what team? Former Viking there, came over to the Houston Texans in the offseason. Takes snap. Lamar starts to scramble. He's on the run. Lamar is off to the races and he's gonna go for a long run there. I couldn't see the yardage mark to see exactly where he was, but that is a big time first down. Ravens. Hey, Tex Pat, how's it going? Let's go Texans. All right, well, uh, I'm hoping for a good game, but as a Colts fan, I would rather see the Ravens win. But yeah, ultimately, this game doesn't affect the Colts in any way, shape, or form at this point. So we will happily take just a very good game, and hopefully, I'm still hoping that Colts Texans in the playoffs. That would be a fun combo. Here we go. This time, Derrick Henry runs right up the middle. That's a good 5-6 yard gain again, and they continue to just bulldoze them over like traffic cones. And that Ravens O line, one of the best in the league. You've got Ronnie Stanley over there at the left tackle position, Tyler Linderbaum at the center position, and again, that O line unit is one of the most formidable in all of the NFL. Derrick Henry at running back, he's been a absolute dream team combo here with this O line and the Lamar Jackson unpredictability. But here we go. Lamar takes snap, fakes a throw, quick toss here to Derrick Henry, who gets through for a first down to the 30-yard line. And we have got ourselves another first down here. I need to add a couple seconds because I guess they paused it for a moment when they were reviewing film or something. They might have been checking the spot of the ball or something, but they stopped the clock for a moment, so we had to do a micro adjustment there. Welcome in. We got 14 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for all 14 of you guys that have decided to spend even just a portion of your Christmas day here with me as we are getting ready for this one. So far, though, the Baltimore Ravens, they have not had much success with the pass game. In fact, their only pass so far today for negative yardage. Drops back, throws it over the middle, finds Zay Flowers to the 5, almost in for the touchdown, and that was the big play we were looking for. And that is a first down, Baltimore, first and goal. And now it is all about Derrick Henry going to try and punch this one in. But Zay Flowers finds himself in the middle of an open field and catches that pass completely undefended, basically. And that is, again, going to be a big time first down for the Ravens. First and goal, time ticking down here. They are at the 2-yard line. Derrick Henry in the backfield here, going to take the snap, run right through, and that is touchdown Ravens. And there we go. So that is a touchdown for the Ravens. That will stop the clock. And we got ourselves a 6-point game. Let's go ahead and add that time back onto the clock there. I believe it is 10:08. And there we go. Let's see. Run up the middle, and there we go. Derrick Henry, just an absolute wrecking ball. And again, as I was saying, that their one pass on the day had gone for negative yardage. Right there, big 43-yard pass play to set that one up. 14th rushing touchdown of the season for Derrick Henry. What a literal monster out here. And now we got Justin Tucker going to try and warm up with a nice, easy extra point kick right down the middle. and that is going to go ahead and be 7-0 game here early on, as the Texans will get a chance to try and answer when we get back from the commercial break. So they're going to send this thing to commercial, and we will see the Texans have a chance to answer here on the next drive. So good luck to the Texans on this next drive, but so far it has looked like a fairly bleak outcome here for the Texans, as if they aren't able to stop Lamar and Derrick Henry, it's going to make it a very tough one to try and win. Obviously, it's only the first drive, but they looked very dominant in that one drive. So there we go, sitting at 58 views and 10 people still actively hanging out in chat. Again, thank you guys for everybody that popped in here. Also, if you guys got any cool sports merch, like I got the Florida Gators Anthony Richardson jersey for Christmas. If you guys got any of that cool stuff, feel free to let me know in the chat or tweet it at me over on Twitter. If you guys got photos, love to go ahead and take a look at some of those. Maybe even get a chance to feature some of them on the stream later. But yeah, we got ourselves 8 people still hanging out in chat. And again, it is Christmas Day. I totally understand if you guys have other places that you would rather be, but again, I thank you guys for everybody that has spent even just a portion of your day here. So we are also sitting at 23 subscribers away from 2,800, which is the goal for the end of the year at this point. Seeing if we can maybe hit that number. That would be an amazing mark if we are somehow able to hit it. And we got our first bot of the game. Yay, first bots. Let me go ahead and get that bot out of here. And there we go. Alright, so get the bots out of here. And we are ready. Let's see. Alright. Fixing the Santa hat, and we are ready here. So yeah, we're still at commercial break. Should be coming back shortly. There we go. As I say it, we're coming back from commercial break, and we should be seeing some more football action here shortly. So yep, everybody kind of just riding the train. Not sure which park that's at, but there we go. Alright, so they're going through their ad reads real quick. Again, we don't have any advertisements, any sponsors here on the channel, at least not as of right now. And yeah, so we've got fairly uninterrupted coverage. There will be a couple of ad breaks throughout, but again, I try and minimize them for you guys so that you guys can actually enjoy the game itself. So here we go. 1 minute, 8 seconds, or not 1 minute, 8, sorry, 10 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock here. And again, Houston about to get their first drive, a chance to answer back the Baltimore's first drive touchdown here. And again, some of this might be coming from the earlier game, but man, the blowout in that first game was was definitely defeating there down the stretch, to the point where neither team even used their timeouts in the second half. And there we go, out the back of the end zone, and it will be the Texans will line up on the we'll line up at the 30-yard line, and that is where they will start this retaliation drive for the Houston Texans. But yeah, they put so many defenders out there in the box, basically all preparing for the Derrick Henry run, and they still let him into the end zone. In my mind, that gives the Ravens a good chance that, hey, if we get up by a couple of scores here, if we get up by, say, a score and a half, we can go ahead and try and go for a 2-point conversion. Here we go. Joe Mixon, handoff up the middle, and gets absolutely stuffed. Roquan Smith and number 14, Kyle Hamilton on the defense there, absolutely stopping them flat there. CJ Stroud, a little bit of a regression here from what was an electric rookie season of it, where he didn't even have an interception by the midway point, which, I mean, that was just an impressive first half, especially as a rookie. Made a couple of rookie mistakes down the stretch, but ultimately made it to the divisional round of the AFC playoffs, which is no small feat. Here we go. Handoff once again to Joe Mixon, who runs up the middle. But yeah, again, they came up short to the Ravens in that playoff game, which is ultimately where their season ended 1 year ago. And now they've got Joe Mixon, who has run against this Ravens line a number of times, as he was a former Bengal, played them twice a year for at least 4 or 5 years, I believe, that he was in Cincinnati. But here we go. 3rd and 7 here, though. A little bit of a rough start here for the Texans. Yeah, two run plays. Drops back, throws it, finds Nico Collins, first down. Houston, and there we go. That's the kind of plays we need to be seeing if you're going to be going ahead and getting the. If you're going to be going ahead and trying to answer this one back, you can't be going for next to no yards. You got to at least be making ground. All right, let's see. So Nico Collins, we need to take another 6 seconds or so off the clock here. All right. Again, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 45, from the 46 here. Takes the snap, fakes the. Oh no, he actually hands it off here. Finds Joe Mixon, finds some running room, gets across the 50, and that is now they have made it past the halfway mark in this field, and now we're going ahead and just seeing what we can do here. Let's see. So again, Roquan Smith wearing number 0 here. Kyle Hamilton, the safety there, who was one of those first guys on that stop. So here we go. Let's see. So 2nd and 5. Takes snap, drops back, fires, finds 87. Who is that? 87's a big guy. That's their tight end for sure. I just can't remember for the life of me who their tight end is, and he's not showing. They're not showing us his back, so I can't see the jersey name. And we got another bot. Give me one moment, guys. Keep the bot out of here. All right, get out of here, bot. There we go. Drops back, looking. 3rd and 4, and oh, CJ Stroud takes a massive sack, and that is going to be 4th down. Kyle Van Noy on the sack, and there we go. That is going to drop. That is going to be him dropped for a massive loss here. And now Baltimore, they've gone ahead and gotten this one. Yeah, they've gotten the sack here, and that is going to absolutely allow the Ravens to try and take a 2 touchdown lead. If they can go ahead and get this second touchdown up on them, certainly would be an interesting one to see. But yeah, we are making. Let's see. All right, and the kick is up. It's a field. It's a punt, and it is going to be out of bounds at about the 27-yard line, which means that is about where they are going to take over, I believe, as we have ourselves as we've got 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in this first quarter. As time starts to tick away, and there we go. They're going to go to a quick commercial break. We will stay right here. We got 12 people hanging out in chat. Again, thank you guys for all 12 of you that are hanging out in here. And yeah, let's see what we got. Just going to go ahead and quickly check Twitter. Again, if you guys have any Christmas gifts you want to tweet it, feel free to go ahead and send them tweet them at me with my handle over on Twitter is RyanDyer99. Feel free to go ahead and tweet them at me if you guys got them. Or even just tell me in the chat, which would be pretty cool as well. Again, I'm two biggest Christmas presents for me was the new pair of AirPods. So some really useful presents, especially for someone who is constantly sitting here at the just sitting here at the who's sitting here working and to also work put earbuds in while I'm at work. So I got that. So there we go. But yep. So we're just chilling out though. We got 15 people. Well, we had 15 people hanging out and chat here for a moment. Okay, yep. There we go. And we're only at 5 likes. All right, well, hey, you know what? Again, just remember, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to drop a like and let helps the algorithm know that hey, this is a good quality stream that we should be recommending it to more people. And hey, if we can get say 15, 20 people all in here, all of them liking it, as I say, we might be able to even go viral. But for the moment, we are still at commercial break, so again, we are just waiting for the game to come back. Again, it will be Ravens ball here when they come back from the commercial break. All right, there we go. Let's see, what do we got? All right, well, my Netflix is buffering, so again, just as a review for the Netflix live stuff, because again, this is the first live thing I've watched on Netflix. Yeah, haven't had any crashing issues, but the lag has been more noticeable this in this second game here. All right, so there we go. We got our. So they are coming back from commercial break. We will be back with the game here as soon as they are. And actually, I want to just go ahead and see if we're as far forward in the stream as we can get. But here we go. They're talking with one of the WWE wrestlers. All right, here we go. Oh, Derrick Henry breaks free a big run to the 30 or to the 50, and that is a big time run. There we go. That's what we were looking for out of Derrick Henry. Shock and surprise that Derrick Henry is looking like Derrick Henry, but here we go. All right, let's see. All right, takes the snap, handoff here. Derrick Henry sneaking up through, not going to be able to get there. Stop just shy of the 40, and that is going to be about a second down and 1 here. Oh, my opponent also has CJ Stroud. I didn't even realize that he had him as a quarterback, but here we go. And again, time continues to tick away here. We got another bot in the chat. Get them out of here. And there we go. All right, second and 2 here. Takes the snap, handoff here to Henry, who runs right up the middle, and that is going to be an absolutely dominating play here. I mean, right now, the Texans just don't have any way to stop that. They're absolutely just crushing this one, and let's see. All right, so let's see. What do we got? So, 86 rushing yards, 24 passing yards. Not a lot of passing yards, despite the big play that flipped the field earlier. But here we go. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens in shotgun here. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, fires a pass, finds Zay Flowers and gets absolutely nowhere as he just gets corralled. And there we go. That showing off that Texans defensive line. Will Anderson Jr. and Daniil Hunter, the edge rushers there. And then Christian Harris and Henry To'o out of freshly drafted there for To'o. And we got Kamari Lassiter and Kalen Bullock, who are both rookies in that secondary for the Houston Texans here as we get ready to go. 3 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock here. Takes the snap, drops back, and oh no, he just pitches it to number 26 and gets it absolutely stopped. There we go. The Texans have hope. They've gotten them to third down. Now the question is, on third down, can you stop them and get the and turn this into a fourth down situation, or are you just gonna end up letting them right on through and they'll convert it? Because if you end up letting them convert this, that will be a absolute nail in the heart here for the Texans. You've had a good shot to stop them. As I say, 3 minutes left in this first quarter here. 3rd and 9. They've got a long way to go. It's not an easy one. Throws it up, and the hand of Zay Flowers bobbles it, and it is incomplete, and that will stop this one, and that will be a fourth down drive, and that'll be fourth down, and they will probably trying to get an idea. I think that it would be a little long for a field goal, but they also have Justin Tucker, the guy who holds the record still for the longest kick of all time. Yeah, longest kick this season, a 56-yarder. He's gone 21 for 29. He has missed 8 kicks, and again, a lot of those have been recent. The kick is up, and it is gonna be buffering. Come on, man. Buffering during the commercial is not bad. Buffering in the middle of a kick, and say, I don't know if it's good or not. 81% loaded. Come on. The buffering, come on, man. At the very least, the stream hasn't crashed yet, but yeah, this is definitely, and there we go, right down the middle. There we go. Okay, I assumed it was right down the middle, but I wanted to make sure I saw what I saw first. So there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can refresh this, see if I can get it a little bit earlier. There we go. Watch live. So they are at a commercial break. Okay, there we go. Shocker they went to a commercial break after points were scored. But there we go. We will sync back up the timer and everything when they get back from commercial break. But we are chilling here. We have just hit 5 o'clock. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic holiday here. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying the time off. If you guys are students still, definitely glad to go ahead and have you guys spending at least part of your Christmas day here with me. And again, for those of you guys who might celebrate other holidays, happy holidays to you guys as well. There we go. Let's see. All right, there we go. They're back from commercial break. 2:47 is the time on the clock, and again, they are going to be kicking this one off to kick it back to the Houston Texans, and we will be seeing this game kicked right off, and it will be a pretty good one. Again, this game only on Netflix. If you guys have a Netflix subscription, that is where you can find the game. If you guys don't have a Netflix subscription, I will bring you as much live coverage as I possibly can. Keep you guys updated with the score, and yeah, we will go ahead and hopefully see a great game here. And if you guys just prefer my commentary to whatever the commentary is sounding like on Netflix, because again, I don't know, I haven't listened to the broadcast at all this year. I only have watched many actual broadcasts, mainly because I think the only games I've actually had time to watch outside of my own outside of the games that I've called have been basically the Colts games, and most of those I'm just listening to somebody else out because I'm out of market most of the time. And another bot. There we go. Got the bot, and here we go. Takes snap, fakes the handoff, throws it deep, finds a Nico Collins for a first down. There we go. That's the kind of play we needed. There we go. All right, so 2:36 here, or 2:32, 2:31. All right, we are continuing to take this one down. That is a big time first down there for the Texans. They needed that kind of yardage. Nico Collins now up to 30 yards already on the day. I mean, that is an incredible stat line to be at this early. But you know the Houston Texans want more, especially now that they're down 10 points. Throws it up. Oh, incomplete. And yikes. Malik Washington with an absolute nail there to him. And that guy's got a long neck. Seeing a long neck player on Houston, I just assumed it was who's the draft guy? I just talked about him the other day too. Former Texans quarterback. I don't remember his name. All right, takes snap, drops back, looking, throws it up and way over the head of Nico Collins. Incomplete, and that is going to stop the clock. So it is 2:03 on the clock here. And oh, I forgot to move the ball over. My bad. I will get that moved over in just 1 second. All right, so there we go. All right, 3rd and 10. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires it up and over the head of Dalton Schultz. That's who their guy was. But here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. Davis Mills. That's what I was trying to think of. The long neck quarterback. And here we go. The 4th and 10, and they are going to go ahead and punt this one away, and it will be Ravens ball. Ravens will field. Oh, sheesh! I don't think he signaled a fair catch, but man, that guy just got obliterated. Flags are coming out, roughing the receiver. I'm assuming, or roughing the unnecessary roughness, something like that. I'm sure is the call because that is absolutely. I mean, he got obliterated here on what I thought was a standard punt one, but yeah, Sims absolutely just gets clobbered, and you see the ball fall moments later. And I mean, I get it, you got to stop them as soon as the ball gets there, but you cannot hit them that early. Let's see, what's the flit? What's the 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul? First down, Baltimore. Ugh. Well, that was a very big hit. Again, thank you guys for everybody that's popping in here, but yeah, that was an absolutely fair penalty. You just can't go in there and just obliterate somebody like that. If you did, that would literally be every AFC North football game. Would just be obliterating players until nobody has any players that are healthy left. And I'm pretty sure the entire AFC North would be suspended and or disbanded by the end of it if they did allow that. So there we go. So yeah, we are having a good time though. Hopefully you guys are too. Alright, well, there we go. We are just chilling out here again. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. I know I certainly am. But yeah, there's been a lot of bots out here today, and we are just chilling here. Let's see. Wish there was a way to just completely seal off the bots, but unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, and because all the big streamers also deal with the bots, I'm assuming that there isn't a way to just naturally just block them. I mean, I banned them from commenting on the channel, but they, considering they were illegally streaming the thing, their channels are probably getting eliminated shortly before that. So there we go. So yeah, again, right now we're just waiting for the game to come back from commercial break. Man, here we go. Let's see. Hmm. There we go. So yep, showing Ravens and Roquan Smith holding a charity event there, and hey, look, CJ Stroud's there helping out too. I always gotta love seeing the NFL community even crossing team lines there to help their communities, which I mean that's just a great thing to see. And speaking of not great things to see, another bot. And here we go. Derrick Henry breaks free to the 40. There we go. That's a big run on first play of the drive. And again, so far the Ravens have been unstoppable today. I mean, there just is not any stopping them. 17-yard gain there on that play. And again, that time there wasn't even any power being displayed by Henry. It was just speed and elusiveness for the most part. Which again, that just shows how much of an all-around running back Derrick Henry is. I know everybody kind of thinks of him as the ground and pound power type running back that can do that and carry 6 defensive players on his back, which he can do. But he also has the speed and elusiveness to slip through a pocket if there is one and be able to make it. So there we go. I believe we are going to see a stoppage of the clock potentially, so I'm going to stop the clock. Nope, we did not stop the clock at all. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Take snap, drops back, handoff. And there we go. They are going to run up the middle with number 34. I believe that is Keaton on that one. And that is going to be another first down here for Baltimore. And they are continuing to just chunk away at this one. And yeah, again, Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry have been easily the top two. I mean, the rushing leaders, they have 500 yards of separation between them and the next two highest rushers. So I'm thinking Saquon Barkley or Derrick Henry could easily be a number one overall pick next year. My guess is that it ends up going, for fantasy football, I think it ends up being similar to this past year where we'll see receiver, then 2 running backs, then a decent chunk of the rest of the really good receivers. So I'm thinking Jamar Chase first, second and third will probably be Saquon and Henry. Then I think you'll see Justin Jefferson probably right there behind him at 4, and it'll probably be pretty close between those top 4 as to who you pick. I don't think there will be a clear favorite number 1 overall pick, which is why I actually am kind of hoping that I'm not picking right near the top of the order in fantasy leagues next year. But yeah, so they hit the end of the first quarter. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a quick commercial break in. We will be right back. Just gotta pay for some of the show. We go ahead and throw in a quick ad break, and again, we will. I try to keep them fairly unintrusive. Again, we are at commercial break, so you are not missing anything while I'm throwing that commercial out. And yeah, we will be right here and ready for this one. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Again, right now it's Christmas, so I'm not expecting a ton of things going on Twitter, but I am keeping an eye on it because this is also when everybody's home from work, so maybe there will be some chaos on Twitter. Alright, so Kansas City clinches the 1 seed there. Ian Rappaport got it wrong. He completely forgot who they were playing. There we go. Let's see. What do we got? Just kind of scrolling back through here. Let's see. Just scrolling Twitter looking for something to talk about here. Let's see. Let's see. All right, not seeing much on Twitter. Again, we were at commercial break, so you guys were not missing anything. Yeah, we're coming back to the start of the second quarter here. We will reset this, change over the quarter marker, and again, we will be getting ready for the second quarter here. There, okay, and they are getting ready for another heavy dose of Derrick Henry. And here we go. Yep, handoff, and oh, Derrick Henry though gets stopped for a loss. There we go. And there we go. We are ready. Sorry about the slightly boring chatter while we were at commercial break. I was just scrolling Twitter to see if there was anything about the game going on over there, or anybody who had maybe sent me photos of their Christmas presents. Because again, I mentioned if anyone's got any cool sports stuff, would love to see people in their new Christmas jerseys. I got mine for Christmas as well. Here we go. 2nd and 14 here. Takes the snap, drops back. Oh, handoff here to Keaton, and Keaton gets dropped for a loss. And oh, this is the best. This is the best the Houston defense has looked all day here. Third down, time ticking here. And yeah, we are gonna go ahead and get this one set up and ready for it. Let's see. But yeah, for the second run in a row, though, they lost probably a good 5 to 10 yards on this one. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 20 here for the Baltimore Ravens. They need a miracle here to kind of overcome this bad start to this drive. I mean, at this point, I think they just kind of want to punt it away. I'd punt it away on 3rd down even at that point with how bad that started. But here we go. Dropping back. Lamar still looking for a throw. Throws it up, and it is incomplete. Nobody even in the area, and that's gonna be a 4th down and 20 here. You do not attempt for this. 4th and 20. That is where I draw the line. You do not attempt. So there we go. We got that, and yeah, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, so again, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. I'm gonna check the score. Let's see. How many... Alright, so we've gotten 12 votes so far, and it looks like, yeah, about 2/3 of us think the Baltimore Ravens are winning this thing. And honestly, I think if more of these votes came in came in after the first couple of drives, I think we all know Baltimore is almost certainly winning this because they have absolutely decimated this first half. Although the defense that the Texans have played these last few minutes have been absolutely dominating there. So there we go. We are at another commercial break as they punt it away, and it will be Texans ball. All right, so there we go. Let's see, what do we got? All right, let's see. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Actually talking about Willie Anderson over on Twitter, but we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We got ourselves a pretty good game going here, and again, the Texans finally showing up with some good defense here. Managed to stop Derrick Henry, managed to stop Michael Keaton, and managed to cause you know Lamar Jackson to end up throwing an incompletion there. All right, so there we go. We are chilling out here. All right, so yeah, again, right now we're just chilling out. We got 13. We got a little under, or we got a little over 13 minutes left in this one, and yeah, we are closing in on what feels like kind of the unreachable zone. If the Ravens had been able to score on that last drive, I think this game would essentially be out of reach for the Houston Texans, but the Houston Texans, they showed up big when they needed to. Got a big score, and now we got ourselves a pretty good game going. So 9 of you guys hanging out in chat. Again, thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend even just a portion of your Christmas here with me. Again, I am very much appreciative of that as we have ourselves a pretty good slate of games here. And now we're seeing buffering again. Great. All right, here we go. CJ Stroud takes it, throws it, and tries to find Joe Mixon there in the flat, but not able to get there. And that is 318, and we got a flag. What's the flag for? I have no idea because I was trying to fast forward to try and get back to present time so that I'm as far ahead as I possibly can be. And here we go. 318. The flag is thrown. What is the flag for? It is on Houston, holding on the tight end. Number 87. Oh, yep, definitely a hold. There we go. Yep. Throw the flag. Good penalty. There we go. Cade Stover, the tight end, number 87 there. And here we go. Let's see again. So far, this Ravens team has been absolutely dominating time of possession. Drops back, looking. CJ Stroud finds a receiver to throw to in the flat and gets some good yardage there. And that was Joe Mixon, the receiver on that play. So there we go, making some good plays here, and we are crossing the 13-minute mark. 13 minutes left in this first half. We got second down and 9. There we go. Let's see. All right, takes snap, drops back, looking. Oh, standing so stationary in the pocket, throws it up and finds Dalton Schultz. First down, Schultz. There we go. That's the kind of play we were looking for the Texans. And again, the Texans are playing well here. Let's see. All right, let's see. What do we got? Yeah, having all day in the pocket there. Again, that O line providing him a lot of liberties here. He throws it up and an incompletion that time to John Mechie the third, and that will stop the clock at 11:59 on the clock. And yeah, right now we are. This game is actually going pretty good though. Again, if Houston could just put together a scoring drive, this game's right back in the realm of winnability for them. Now, if they can't put together a scoring drive here, then again, that's where it starts to fall into the realm of, can you win this game? All right, here we go. CJ Stroud in shotgun, takes snap, drops back, looking, finds John Mechie the third for a not first down, not quite able to get there, third and short. I thought he was about to get there, but he ends up just slightly short. So there we go. Again, John Mechie. Oh, they might be trying to. All right, let's see. He definitely had possession of the football, I think. That is what they're going to look. And let's see. So it's a fumble out of bounds, is what they're calling it. Okay, so they're calling that he fumbled it before he technically stepped out of bounds. So third and two. Third and two is the official call. No, they're reviewing it, and we're going to have to wait and see. But I believe we're going to see this call be maintained. So here we go. Let's see. Third and 2 here for the Houston Texans. And we are. I forgot to stop the clock while they were reviewing, so we will go ahead and get that right back up. And it looks like, yep, the call is going to stand. So there we go. 23, 22, 20. Takes the snap. Handoff here to. Oh no, fakes the handoff. Really good fake there, but he gets sacked anyway. Matabike, number 92 on the Ravens, just takes that sack, and you can't be doing that. You had them fooled. You had the broadcast fooled. You had everybody fooled. You had so much time in that pocket. You needed to find somebody to throw it to there, CJ. I mean, again, I am all for rookie quarterbacks and even second year quarterbacks taking some time. I mean, hey, I give my own quarterback plenty of time. But there are some situations where you have to realize you just made a great play. Don't completely kill it. And now it's 4th and 15, and they're punting it away to the Ravens. And it will be returned to the 5 and taken down at about the 6. And there's a flag down on the play. So there we go. It is Ravens ball. And again, they were not able to produce a scoring drive yet again. Which again starts to make me wonder, is it time to start worrying here? Alright, let's see. Again, right now we're working our way through this one. The flag. Alright, so there we go. So looking at the flag. Oh, please don't be a penalty that undoes that one. If it undoes the kick, that would be there. Let's see. So the penalty, it is 4th and 20. Oh, it's 4th and 20. So they are gonna have to re-kick it. I thought whatever the penalty was, I thought it was something that was going to undo the need for the punt, and it was going to be an automatic first down, Houston. But no, it's 4th and 20. They're going to have to re-kick this one, which makes sense because why they would the Ravens would accept the penalty, because now they get a chance to do the return better. Which the initial return was pretty terrible. I don't blame them for wanting to redo that. Townsend here on the kick. He did an amazing job, and the Texans defense was able to pin them down. But kick is up, and it is gonna be. They're gonna signal the fair catch, but it. Oh, wait a minute, and they're able to down it at the 4. And there we go. That is gonna be after the re-kick. That is 10:15 left on the clock. And again, thank you guys for everybody that has tuned in here. Much appreciated having you guys here. And again, we are excited for this one. So there we go. Yep, the punt, and this time, oh, they're saying it's on the 3. So the broadcast is saying it's on the 3. The Houston Texans are doing a great job at pinning the Ravens. Now the question is, can they stop the Ravens from ending up at more than a 10-point lead? They need to get on the board. That's going to be first and foremost priority here. But we were getting down to the point where, though, you kind of just need to worry about actually being able to stop them as well at some point. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just chilling out here, having a good time. Hopefully, you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. But we got 8 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend again part of your time with me. We are at over 1,000 views on the day. Thank you guys for everybody that has been a part of this. Let's see. In the last 24 hours. Is there a way to see just the last 24? I don't think so, but yeah, it's pretty easy to tell that we have crossed the 1,000 mark. And again, we are 23 subscribers away from hitting the big 2,800 by the end of the year. Again, that is the goal. Goal is to hit 2,800 by the end of the year. And yeah, there we go. All right. So there we go. We got that all done. Yeah, plug the gaming channel real quick. If you guys enjoy Pokemon, one, we have a Pokemon battle that will be going on at halftime. But also, if you guys are Pokemon fans, you guys should check out my gaming channel. Link is in the description. Yeah, if you guys want to check out gaming videos, there will be videos returning. I know I haven't posted on there in like 2 months, but things have been crazy outside the video game world, and yeah, there will be videos though over this next week, a ton of them. So there we go. 10:15 on the clock, and again, we will be getting set here. Just a quick promo for the gaming channel, and we are back. So the 10-5 Baltimore Ravens backed up to their own 3 or 4 yard line here. So far, though, their first 3 drives they've ended in touchdown, field goal, and then the last drive they finally had to leave without points on a punt. But here we go. Let's see. And after that, so here we go. Handoff and Derrick Henry, and that's a safety for the Houston Texans. And they get the safety, and that is a 2-point play. There we go. 2 points for the Houston Texans, and they will not be shut out. They finally get on the board, and now they are within 8. So 1-score drive could potentially flip this one. And there we go. The safety from the Houston Texans. I was about to mention, after how that last drive went, I'd be worried about only having 3 yards to go backwards. So yeah, once again, Derrick Henry gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and this time it is for safety, and they lose 2 points on that. And now that that was a big moment there as the Baltimore Ravens go ahead and get that, and then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Baltimore then kicks it off to Houston. If I'm not mistaken on the order of events, or does Houston kick it back to Baltimore because Houston just scored? But yeah, that was a really quick drive though. They did not have to spend up much on that first play, first safety, and that is going to be some points. So there we go. Again, 10 minutes 9 seconds here on the clock here in the second quarter here, as the time is not ticking here. And yep, there we go. The Baltimore team is getting ready to kick this one, so it will be Baltimore kicking it. Yeah, Houston will be the receiving team. So it's could you have done that any louder, Cat? Alright, there we go. So again, it will be Houston ball here at the end of this one. There we go. All right. There we go. Kick is up, and it is gonna be out the back of the end zone. No, they're not going to go ahead and say they catch it in the end zone, but they are not going to choose to take it over to the 35-40. And that is a dominant run there from Dameon Pierce, a guy that we had, I think most people had kind of completely either forgotten about or given up on. But Dameon Pierce takes it from the end zone all the way to, I believe, what was that, the 44-yard line, I think? As he just powers his way through. And again, he is a power back. That is his thing. But yeah, I mean, he just completely crushed that Baltimore team. All right, let's see. 1st and 10. Takes the snap, drops back. Oh no, just gonna hand it off to the running back and run it up the middle there. There we go. Keep the momentum with the same players that just got you the momentum there. And again, showing showing this play once again here where we end up with safety. And again, not as a Kamari Lassiter avoiding getting thrown off by the receiver in the backfield with the motion and keeping his eyes on Derrick Henry. And then I still can't believe just how nuts that return was. All right, so there we go. 2nd and 6 here. Takes a snap, drops back, fires up over the middle, finds his target, and that is number 2. I have no idea who number 2 is. Robert Woods. Robert Woods. There we go. 12 people hanging out in chat. Again, thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in here for a portion of this special edition of Christmas football. And let's see. Again, so far the Texans have had nothing but punt, punt, and punt on their first 3 drives. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. No bots so far, or in a few minutes at least so far. And let's see. All right, quick flip pass here. Oh, and fine as it gets tackled for a loss there. Joe Mixon gets stopped for a loss. And now it's going to be 2nd down and long for Houston. So 2nd and long for Houston. That's not a great way to start this one. So let's see. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. So an incomplete pass there, and that is going to make this one even longer of a drive potentially. Because again, this drive it is very important that they get something on this one. All right, let's see. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires, finds a receiver over the middle, and it's gonna be 3rd and short or 4th and short. I mean, John Mechie the third, the receiver on that one, and let's see. It's gonna be 4th down. Waiting for the official mark as to where they're gonna be, but it is gonna be 4th and a fair amount. Yep, 4th and 3. So I mean, that is almost out. That is pretty much out of tush push range, even for the Eagles. Even though the Eagles can probably tush push for like 30, 40-yard touchdowns. But here we go. Drops back, looking, fires it up, and oh, he's going to overthrow the receiver. And oh, wait, we got a penalty flag. The only shot they have is that this penalty flag is on the is defensive pass interference, probably on the Ravens, or some sort of holding maybe on the defense, but don't know. We'll see. I think I call it defensive pass interference. Let's see. Yeah, DPI. Oh no, they're not calling it DPI. Okay, so there was some contact. And okay, yep, they did call it DPI and runs up the middle for 28, which that is just insane. I still can't believe that was DPI. All right, well here we go. 2nd and goal here. It's gonna be a again. Looking at that again, he doesn't touch Woods and after that initial very little bit of contact while he was just reaching over to try and. I mean, again, I don't know what the intention was, but there we go. Let's see. Counting this one down. Let's see. And they take the snap, and here we go. Let's see. Joe Mixon tries to fight it, and he gets taken down. At best, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and at worst, he's going to lose some yards on that one. And here we go. 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal here for the Baltimore Ravens. This is going, or not 3rd for the Baltimore, but for Houston. So for Houston, they've got this down. They got a little less than 6 minutes left, but they are now in range where it's almost a guarantee that they get at least a field goal, which is good because they need at least a field goal to try and bring this within to get to 5 points. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires it over the middle, and that is gonna be incomplete. Intended receiver was the intended receiver was John Mechie III, and this time it is a clean pass breakup here by. Honestly, that was like more of DPI than anything else, but Marlon Humphrey, no flag on the play there. And I'm assuming that the only thing I can assume is because he was behind the receiver trying to get to the football, which was on the other side of the receiver. That's the only thing I can think of. And they're going to try and go for this one. Okay, here we go. CJ Stroud takes snap, drops back, looking, fires in the flat, finds Joe Mixon, and he gets stopped short, and that is going to be a fourth down conversion. No, you can't possibly be doing that. If you're going to go for it, you got to get that one, and that is going to be a costly fourth down conversion fail. So it is 5:31 here. They will say the Ravens will take over possession. If we get two safeties for a 4-0 football game or a 4-10 football game, that will be an impressive oddity there. Two safeties, and that might be the only points they get all day. But there we go. They go to another commercial break again. We are sitting at 5.5 minutes left. I'm not gonna send you guys to a commercial break yet. And yeah, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. So there we go. Just go ahead and check over there, see if anything's happened. Texans are, yep. So yeah, so literally the Colts at this point, they need Carson Wentz and the Chiefs to beat the Broncos after the Broncos lose to Joe Burrow and the Bengals this week. All right, let's see. Let's see. Timeline, nothing over there. So we are back, and yeah, they will be back from commercial break momentarily. Don't you guys worry. We got 9 people hanging out in chat again. Thank you guys for all of you guys that have decided to spend even just a very small portion of your holiday here with me. And again, we are approaching that 2,800 number on the subscriber count. Cannot wait. It's been an amazing year here on YouTube. In fact, over the year, let's go ahead and see. 2024, we have gained 300 subscribers this year alone. We have net gained 300 subscribers. I'm so glad that we have gained 300 of you guys that have decided to spend even just a small portion of your weeks and your days here with me. Again, I'm just some idiot on YouTube who talks about football and racing and other sports, but you guys have decided to spend even just a very small portion of your time here, and we are back from commercial break. And here we go on the 1 yard line for Baltimore. Takes the snap, gonna try and get through there, and Derrick Henry breaks through, and there we go. They avoid a double safety. Double safety would have been very embarrassing there, but they managed to break through that line. Now they're not necessarily. It's not like they can't get a safety now, but now they've got about 9-10 yards of kind of leeway to go ahead and avoid a potential safety. So hopefully they can avoid that going forward. But again, right now this Texans team is just so anemic when it comes to scoring here. Throws it up, and that is going to be. Oh man, that's a big hit. There we go. Just picked him up and slammed him there. All right. Well, right now the Ravens are doing a great job of getting the football moving and at least earning some of your ability to go ahead and have your lead. Like right now, they're very safe as to not ending up, with another safety because they've now gotten like 20 yards of leeway in case they take a sack. All right, here we go. Takes the snap, drops back, looking. He's gonna scramble. He's running. He throws it deep and finds a receiver, and that is Zay Flowers over the middle for a big time first down. And what's the flag for? What's the flag for? It came in late, so it probably. No, oh no, back in the 1 yard. Back to the 1 yard line. What was the ref doing that far back? Ineligible man downfield, potentially? Let's see. Yep, ineligible man downfield on Ronnie Stanley, the left tackle there. Come on, man. All right, let's see the replay here, see if it was a legit play. Oh, yep. Say there were two of them actually that moved downfield. So, all right. Well, hey, they got the penalty right. I hate it because I think that penalty really wasn't anything of real note because you kind of have to try something. And there we go, Derrick Henry up the middle. It's not going to be a lot, but that's going to be something there. All right, so there we go. Again, right now they've got the halftime show coming up. Let's see, there we go. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 here for the Ravens. Takes snap, drops back, looking, and all right, here we go. Throws it up and finds a receiver. Mark Andrews to the 50, to the 40, to the 35 30, 25 20, 15. Taken down just shy of the 10-yard line, and that is a field flipping play there. Mark Andrews with the big time Ravens first down. There we go. That's what we were looking for. I thought he was going to take that one all the way. I was so ready for him to be gone. He had nobody anywhere near him, but then number 21 comes out of nowhere with a lot of speed, which credit to him. Whoever number 21 is on this Texans team, I mean, he is fast because honestly, Mark Andrews is really quick for a bigger guy like that. And yeah, to be able to close in that kind of speed, that is impressive. There we go. And Derrick Henry runs up the middle, gets a good couple of yards, and we are about to see the 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. All right, so there we go. I believe that is going to officially be the 2-minute warning. No last play to attempt it. So there we go. That is going to stop this one at the 2-minute warning. I'm going to go ahead and throw a quick commercial break in, go use the bathroom, and I will be right back, guys. Hello. No, 2-minute warning. First pass. Yeah, you're not. Oh, really? You're full. Yeah, I already warned you. Got 3 minutes on. safety by a safety. Yeah. Which I just think is a fun combo. All right, and we get a touchdown basically immediately after the 2-minute warning. I apologize for not being here. So there we go, touchdown Baltimore. We will wait for the 2-minute, and the kick is up, and it is right down the middle, and that is going to be 17-2. And yeah, we may legitimately end up with a score of 2 for the Texans, considering their score there. Oh, there we go. Throwing touchdown to likely. That gets me some points. I'm gonna say CJ Stroud is absolutely being miserable, but my opponent's got Baltimore's defense. Why does he have to have Baltimore's defense? Alright, so I need CJ Stroud to do. Just need the running back to do some work here. Because I need that Baltimore team to not get 14 points on defense. Because I know Green Bay's defense probably is not going to have that great of a day. And I didn't go with Houston's defense because I didn't think a safety was going to happen. Alright, so there we go. We are here. Now they're at commercial break because, again, the score just happened. And it will be Houston's ball when they get back from the commercial break. So welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. As I say, we will be getting ready for this one. Let's. So there we go. Just scroll on Twitter real quick again, just to see if there's anything going on. All right, let's see. All right, well, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. Again, I know I'm just a random guy on the internet, but again, thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend at least a portion of your Christmas day here with us on the channel. All right, let's see. What do we got? We got something going on over here. All right, well, we are just chilling out here. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Here we go. All right, and Baltimore is going to kick it up, and it is going to be out of the back of the end zone, and it will be brought out to the 30-yard line, and that is where Houston will take over and attempt to go ahead and swing this one back in their favor here. Again, right now they absolutely need to go ahead and find some way to restore some of their ability here. All right, so there we go. All right, let's see. What do we got? 1st and 10 for the Texans. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires, finds John Mechie over the middle for a good first down. There we go. All right. All right. So both teams have all their timeouts left, and a run there by number 19 gets it across the as I gets almost across the first down marker again. Ran it out of bounds to stop the clock, so it's at 26 on the clock here. And that was Hutchinson. That was Trey Hutchinson there. All right, let's see. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires. Finds a receiver, no, bounces off at the hands of Nico Collins. Third down. 3rd and 2 here, 22 seconds on, is a 1 minute 22 on the clock here, and we are closing in on this one. Again, this game very close to being a potentially done deal here. Baltimore already in dominating position, but the Houston team, they've still got a chance to try and play this one. All right, here we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires, incomplete to Dalton Schultz. And that is going to be a 4th down situation here. And again, they've already shown that they feel they need to go for it. So I think they're going to have to go for it on 4th down yet again here, especially where there's only a minute 18 left. I mean, in a minute 18 left, it's very easy to assume that the other team could just go ahead and run the entire clock out and not even worry about the game time remaining. All right, so here we go. Let's see. And then there's the. Okay, so they do just punt it away here. And it is out the back of the end zone. And that is going to be 11. 1:11 on the clock here for the Baltimore Ravens as they go ahead and get set up here. All right, there we go. So again, Ravens clinch their playoff berth. All 3 other teams have clinched their division, including the Chiefs clinching the 1 seed. So if somebody other than the Chiefs wins the gets to the Super Bowl for the AFC, they're gonna have to beat the Chiefs to do so. And here we go. Let's see. 1st and 10 here. Let's see. What do you do if you're the Ravens here? I think you just hand it off to oh no, Henry's not out there, so I think you just go ahead and you play around here. You potentially try and do a QB run here. Takes the snap, drops back, fires, finds Keaton Mitchell to the 25-30, 35-40, to the 45, almost to the 50. And that is where he will be taken down here, short of the 50. But a big time 1st down. And once again, the Ravens just continue to ground and pound this game into the far-reaching expanse here. So let's go ahead and see what we got. And throws it deep. Trying to find Zay Flowers and overthrows him. That is going to stop the clock. And that will be 39 seconds. I would have been running it or going for small screen passes. One, because even if you get tackled in bounds, it still runs the clock. I don't really care at this point. If I'm the Ravens, I don't think I need to score before the half, so I'm just playing it extremely safe. All right. In there to let them know. Shortly. All right, there we go. Muted the mic. Throwing it deep and incomplete once again. Another 5-second play where he goes and throws it deep, and there's nobody there, and that is going to be Lamar Jackson coming up. Was that going to be 3rd down now? But Lamar Jackson goes and does his best flop, but I don't know if that's going to elicit a roughing the passer penalty or not here. All right, here we go. Let's see. 3rd down here, and do we got a timeout being called? Timeout, Baltimore. And there we go. We got ourselves the so we got our first timeout for the Baltimore Ravens. And there we go. Trying to become a 3-time MVP here. The last 2 MVPs have both come on less passing yards than today, or than this year. Less passing touchdowns than the previous years, but his rushing contribution is definitely down. But yeah, I think it's between him and the Bills, and I think it's going to come down to who just plays better these last like 2-3 weeks. All right, looks like they took another second off the clock. By the way, here we go, and we are ready here. 3rd and 10 here for the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar in shotgun. He's got a back in front of him. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, fires it deep, looking for it all, and that is going to be incomplete. And that is going to be 4th down, and that is leaving some time on the clock here for the Texans to maybe do something. 29 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time here. All right, here we go. Let's see. And that is going to be 21 seconds left. And oh, we got, one of the Ravens guys getting in the face of a Texan there. And that is going to be 21 seconds left on the clock here. After the return, 1st and 10 for the Texans. And we got ourselves a pretty good game going. All right, so let's see. Houston will receive in the second half, and hopefully they can just turn this one around. If they can score before halftime, though, the way similar to like the the Bears on Thanksgiving. If they can just score here down the stretch in the waning seconds of this half, that would be great. Throws an incompletion. That is not going to be what we're looking for. 2nd down here, and ooh, CJ Stroud's down for a moment. Hopefully he's going to be able to get. Yeah, there we go. Gets up, and hopefully he'll be okay. Because yeah, you always worry. Not sure if what kind of hit he took. Oh, that's a normal hit. I was just worried about the potential of a really bad hit there, but no, that was a pretty average hit. So there we go. Let's see. CJ Stroud just catching his breath here, gonna go ahead and get himself. Oh, and there's the giraffe I was talking about. Davis Mills coming in to take the quarterback slot here. Let's see. All right, what can you do here? Again, you're sending Davis Mills out there to quarterback now in a 17-second situation. Do you just have him knee the ball and take it to halftime and accept that you're going to be down 15 points at halftime? Or do you still have him try and force the ball downfield to try and make something happen here? Okay, you hand it off to the running back. I can't imagine that is for anything other the 3rd string running back, and I can't imagine that is for anything other than to just run the clock down. Oh, and Houston must have used a timeout when with the injury there. Not sure if that was an injury timeout or they intentionally called the timeout, but and Baltimore did call a timeout there, which is why the clock had stopped at 11. So there we go. Baltimore with a timeout as well. And now we got a 3rd down and 1 here for the Baltimore Ravens. Or not for the Baltimore Ravens, but for the Houston Texans. And they're going to go ahead and try and make this one work. We got ourselves a pretty good game going. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it. All right, so here we go. Take snap, handoff here. Fights his way for a 1st down. That's going to be 1st down, Houston. And that is going to send us to halftime there. So that is going to be the half. It's going to run all the clock down, and that is going to be halftime here. Oh, first time a 17-2 score was the halftime score in NFL history. There we go. So, yep. Houston couldn't manage to take advantage there. So, don't worry, guys. If you guys are only interested in football, again, we will be back with the game at halftime. But for those of you guys who are interested in more than just football, and because we are at halftime, we are going to go ahead and play some Pokemon. And just going to double check and see if my buddy is available for the match. He hasn't responded, so I'm going to pop out of there and doubles match. So here we go. Flip on over to this screen there. Pop that out there so I can still read and keep up with chat. And there we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, we've had a surprisingly a downtick in bots here. Going to halftime, and yeah, no belly drum tonight for this second game. I texted him, tagged him, all that on Discord, and he hasn't responded, so we're just going to go ahead and hop right into a battle. Yeah, into a Battle Stadium doubles match, and we will go ahead and get this one going again. It's about a 13-minute halftime, so we don't have a lot of time to wait for it. So there we go. They've got a Netflix commercial going on. Shock and surprise, considering it's a Netflix this is the little day is on Netflix here for this. So again, we got the winning game coming up. We could actually, you know what, let's try a singles match in practice with this Rain team. Maybe we end up bringing this thing back for Fight for First next month. Certainly a fun team. I think I would need to mix in a little bit more physical attacking. I think I need to have a little bit more physical aggression in the team to really feel safe about it, but here we go, let's see. Alright, so I see 3 electric types, which is, of course, great because we have a team like this. Let's see. I'm thinking I lead Excadrill and I bring... I'm thinking I bring Kyogre Kingdra as the rain combo. I think those 3 should be able to get it done. Yeah, and technically I won't have any weaknesses. I won't have any electric weaknesses on my team because Kyogre will nullify the... Kyogre can terrestrialize to electric to nullify that. Yeah, Kingdra's dragon typing makes it a neutral hit on electric type hits. And then the end all and be all is that the ground type will obviously have the immunity. So there we go, and we are set. And again, we will be back to the game at halftime. So again, the halftime, not missing actual football right now. Alright, so Iron Valiant comes out. He's almost certainly going to throw out a fighting move. I think we just go ahead and we Iron Head, and we hope that the singular Iron Head is enough to do it. There's the Aura Sphere. We go down to our Sash. We do have a Sash to ensure that we do survive. Iron Head, we take him down to his Sash. Okay, so we trade Sashes here. And now he goes potentially for another Aura Sphere. I think we switch in Kyogre here. This is a good chance to go ahead and switch in the... switch in Kyogre, get the rain going. And now this should hopefully give us the Aura Sphere. We go ahead and we throw down... Alright, what is likely to switch in to maybe eat a potential water attack? Let me go ahead and throw the Ice Beam just in case he switches in a Flying or Dragon type, because he does have a couple of those. Oh, he's got a Destiny Bond to take me down. Okay, well, hey, you know what? We get rid of him. We lose our Kyogre to it. There, but... Hey, if we were going to lose something, we can lose the Kyogre, bring out the Kingdra to try and rain sweep for a couple of turns, and then we still have a 1-hit point Excadrill in the back if we can get... if that would happen to be his only fast Pokemon. So, Kingdra, come on out here. You're coming to go ahead and Sweep here. Rotom coming out to try and stop the sweep. Okay, here we go. Indra versus Rotom. Alright, what is Indra's Terra type? It is Terra Steel, which is not exactly helpful. We just Dragon Pulse here, we do damage. Okay, he goes to try and nullify the potential of me being a physical attacker, which is fair. I could go ahead and build a physical Kingdra to potentially plug and play. I like this special one though because of the fact that I have never missing hurricanes if I find myself against say, a grass team, which grass teams would normally absolutely obliterate Kingdra. So there we go, we bring it down, bring the Rotom down pretty low. He heals himself back up a little bit. Alright. So he has no reason to go for, well, he has really no reason to go for anything other than Thunderbolt here, probably. So we're going to go ahead and go Excadrill here. See what he ends up going for. If we get the correct call here, we should be able to get the evade. And we should be able to take this one. Alright, so as long as he doesn't throw a Hydro Pump. Oh, he throws a Hydro Pump. And oh, he missed. He misses. There we go. Good. Alright, the rain stopped, so the rain boost has run out. Now, he might not have paid much attention because Mold Breaker, nobody pays attention to Mold Breaker. We go ahead, we throw out the Earthquake. We Earthquake his Rotom and take it down, super effective. And now we have a 2-to-1 advantage. He has one Pokemon left, we have 2. Now, granted, both of ours are somewhat weakened, and it's a Dragapult. Okay, so we have a Dragapult opponent. We do still have our Terra available, so we can Terra into a Steel type on the other dragon, and oh, here we go. We can see his Terra too before we have to decide if we want Terra or not. He goes Terra Ghost, pure Ghost. Gonna get some added damage onto that, onto those ghosts. Going to be weaknesses there, and yep, he goes Fissure, or he hits the Sucker Punch, I mean, so even if I click Fissure, he takes me down. And now we've got just Kingdra versus just Dragon Ball. The question is, because I'm weak to Dragon, so he's gonna click a Dragon move, I think. So I'm gonna go Terra, and then I'm gonna go. I think Hydro Pump is still more damage, especially because he got rid of his Dragon typing, which would normally give him a resistance here. I'm gonna go for this and hope that this is enough. If the Hydro Pump either misses or more likely just doesn't get killed, then we're in a little bit of a tough spot because he can Sucker Punch or Ghost move me. But the Dragon Darts should not kill because we're resisted. But yeah, so now he just Sucker Punches on the next turn. If we lose, if this Hydro Pump is not. Hydro Pump into the Dragon Pult. We had enough. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some, and we Flash Cannon here just to the off chance that he doesn't go for a finishing move, but yeah, there we go. And down he goes, and we go ahead and we take off here. That one went pretty quick, so we can probably get a second game in here while we're waiting for the, while we're waiting for this thing. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get a second battle in again. I wasn't too thrilled with this team. I ultimately moved off of it before the end of the last meta, so there's almost certainly things I need to fix or kind of just get you back into the rhythm of playing if I'm going to play a ton in the Legendary meta, which I'm honestly not sold that I'm going to play a lot in the Legendary meta over on the gaming channel. I might do a lot more kind of friendlies battles and maybe even some viewer battles on streams. Alright, here we go. That's a more balanced team that I was kind of looking for, okay. So, thinking the Meowscarada might be a lead, which would mean that we would really ideally lead Tornadus here. I'm thinking Tornadus, Ilecki, and Ludicolo. I'm thinking that combo might be what gets us through this game. And know this game is a little bit of a weird one here, but we should be able to get through this one. And again, they are still at the halftime show. They've got Beyonce for the halftime show, so it's possible that it will be a little bit longer than usual as well. So, the former alpha, on. Come on, why has it got to be Napoleon? Come on, man. All right, well I can get the rain up. I really don't like the idea of getting the rain up on this thing. But I know what the rain is meant to do. We have a thunder in the back that can absolutely obliterate that thing. And here's the ice beam. It's gonna probably one-shot us. Yep, we go down to one hit. Critical hit. Come on, I wish we could have seen the damage if that wasn't a crit. I could accept going down to to it normally, but come on. Critical hit, I'm curious if I can survive that. But there we go. We got 9 people still hanging out in chat again. If you guys are just joining, we are at halftime in the game. We will be back with the game stream as soon as the halftime show is over. So there we go. Reggie Lucky's Thunder should be a nice big hit. One hit KO onto the Napoleon, and now we've got ourselves a one. Each lost one Pokemon. We've now got ourselves a 2 versus 2. He knows my Aleki. I don't know either of these 2 Pokemon on the back. He got okay, so he's got low kicks. I think we just go ahead and we Thunder here. Okay, he's going for a Terra. So unless he's Terra Ground or Steel, I think we should still get away with this one. And it should be a chance for us to go ahead and show off what we got here. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Okay, so he's Terra Bug, so he's just gonna go for the Terra Bug first impression, massive damage. And it's enough for the kill. Oh. That's not good. Now the good thing is we do still have a couple turns of rain while we're bringing out Blue Polo. Problem is that he's got a bug. We can Hydro Pump here, and we can even Terra Fighting to resist the bug. But I don't know what he's got in the back. He shouldn't have much for flying offensive moves, especially now that he's already terrestrialized. I mean, the worst thing might be a dual wing beat on the Salamence. That'd be the worst case scenario here. Even that, I don't think is that bad if we have the resistance and we resist the sucker. Although, actually, resisting against this thing, I just remembered, is not a very good thing because of Tinted Lens, and we get the one-hit KO on it anyway on the thing. So there we go. I didn't remember, though. Tinted Lens actually boosts up the power of not very effective moves, so going to a resist on the bug might not have actually been a super smart situation. And now we got ourselves Meowscarada. Alright. So did he go for the... Actually, wait, we're faster. We just Terra Blast fighting, take him out. That way if he's Sucker Punching, we're still super. And if he doesn't Sucker Punch, we outspeed and we do damage. And here's the player up, and he... Oh, wait, he changed type. Oh, no. And we avoid! Let's go! We're gonna get the win. Let's go. We win a battle at halftime. So we go ahead, we're gonna... And the battle is canceled there. So the added rain turns from the Stamp Rock definitely helped there. So again, maybe looking into different rain ideas. But yeah, that is a fun strat to use, though. I mean, honestly, Miraidon with Rain Dance might be an interesting combo. Being able to set up both the electric terrain and the Rain Dance, but there we go. I think that is pretty much going to go ahead and end this halftime. So I'm going to go ahead and just swap back early. Again, we will be back with the game in no time, so hopefully you guys won't mind us swapping back over here early. Normally I'd want to get at least one more battle in if we could, but we've already gotten 2 in, which is more than we normally get. And I want to make sure that we don't get interrupted in the middle. So let's go ahead and get everything swapped back over. Timeouts restored. And let's see, what do we got? Quarters swapping over from 2 quarter 3. And then I just need to hit reset here, and we are good to go. So there we go. And real quick, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to experiment around with something. So give me a moment, guys. Again, we are still at the halftime show, so you guys are not missing anything. Trust me. All right, there we go. Do. Come on. Okay, here we go. Here's the output. Let's see. There we go. All right, so there we go. We got that. Let me go ahead and throw an outline on there. And make the outline that color. Oh, not realize that we did not put much of an outline on there. There we go. Get the full outline on there. Oh, wait, that's not even the right file. Give me a moment. Come on. Okay, so that's output. There we go. Point display 1. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So again, we're just going to go ahead and make this fit the stripe. Again, we'll be redesigning the full scoreboard to fit all the new tools in the off season, but for the moment, we're just trying to work around what we got. So there we go. We got the home score done. All right, there we go. And oh wait, no, that's the away score. All right, well, let's go ahead and just rename this one then. All right, and let's do the same thing with the home score in a moment. All right, so yeah, we're still at halftime. Don't worry, you're not missing anything yet. I do get the feeling that we are pretty close to the end of the halftime show, so we should be. We will be getting ready for this one shortly. Oh, point just. Where's that 34 coming from? Point display 2. Why is it saying 34? It should say 2, assuming that I've got the right one, which again, I thought I was in the right folder to begin with. Let's see. Alright, so, okay, so the ones I'm looking for should be home and away score team. Away team score. So let's just go ahead and look on my computer for the file. So I did rename them so that they could hopefully be easier to find. Alright, let's see. Home team. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here we go. Come on. Output. Come on. This should have a long list. Nope. Folder's empty. This is definitely the folder I would have imagined it being in. Alright, well we'll leave one as the fancy mode and the other one as the not fancy for now. And we'll just get back to it, but there we go. They should be getting back from the commercial break shortly anyway. And there we go. Let's see. Alright, so wait, score. Let's see if there's any what I can do with this thing, because I feel like I should be able to do a little more now that I've kind of gotten it sized correctly. Alright, well. There we go. Oh, good enough. All right, and they are coming back from from halftime here, and the kick is up, and we are going to be seeing some third quarter football here shortly. All right, and the kick is out the back of the end zone, and that is where Baltimore. That means the Baltimore will start on the 30, and sorry, not Baltimore. That is where Houston will start at the 30-yard line, and that is where they will attempt to start this 15-point comeback, and they've got 2 sets of 15 minutes to get there. All right, and there we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. Drops back, looking, and he just spikes the ball at the ground. All right. Well, that was a 5-second play there to start the drive. Didn't do anything. All right, let's see. What do we got? Takes snap, drops back, looking. CJ Stroud, he's going to scramble and run. There we go. Hey, Aslan, how's it going? Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you as well, as we are here on Christmas, and they are, man, this Texans team is having a really rough time of it. Oh, and wow, say number 40, Harrison just absolutely laid out a O lineman there for the Texans. 3rd and 3 here. Hey Matt, how's it going? We got people hopping on in here there. Now we go. All right, so here we go. Thank you guys for everybody that is choosing to spend at least a portion of your Christmas here. CJ Stroud takes snap, throws it up, and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the interception, and that is going to be a dagger of an interception right there. And that is going to be a turnover. CJ Stroud with an interception, and now that is going to make this that is going to make this battle for 5th here in the fantasy league all that much harder. He hangs onto it through the ground. All right, but yeah, welcome on in. How's it going? I get to go to my first MLG game August 2nd. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, right now my opponent's quarterback is letting him down, but his defense in the Baltimore Ravens is absolutely killing me. But yep, so there we go. All right, cool. Again, we're getting ready. Yeah, I would love to hear. I've asked a couple times, but no, we actually got people hanging out in chat. Would love to hear some of the cool Christmas gifts that you guys got because we got. I'm sure there's some people that got some cool stuff for Christmas. Hand off here to Derrick Henry, who runs it to the 40, to the 45, 50, and gets taken down just past the 50. I got this cool Anthony Richardson AR-15 jersey from his college days, back when he was a Florida Gator, along with a new pair of AirPods. So there we go. And yeah, so that's what I got. Those are some of the highlights of my Christmas. Curious to hear some of your guys' holiday pickups. So let's see. Here we go. Take snap again. Handoff here to Derrick Henry. Oh no, fake the handoff to Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Jackson. And that is a touchdown, Lamar Jackson. There we go. That is what we need. Yep. Yep. NFL over on Netflix. Yep. So there we go. Touchdown Ravens, and that is a touchdown, and that is what I needed to turn my fantasy day around. Because there is some massive point pickup for Lamar Jackson. And yep, that just flipped it from a 53% chance I lose to a 57% chance I win the week. And here we go. Justin Tucker lining up a nice, easy extra point. Kicks it up, and it is going to be good. And that is a 24-2 game here. And man, talk about a game that the Houston Texans are going to want back at the end of this one. I mean, again, on the plus side, they've already clinched their division, so they're already guaranteed a game in Houston in the playoffs regardless. And a loss here basically guarantees that they play whoever ends up at that 5 seed, so they're gonna have the toughest. They're gonna have the toughest opponent in the wild card round of the home teams, at least. So they won't have to play, say, the Buffalo Bills, but they will have the toughest of the wild cards. So there we go. But yeah, so the Netflix though, aside from a couple of buffering issues, yeah, the Netflix stream has actually been solid, especially compared to all the crashing that I heard that was going on back when the whatchamacallit, when the Paul versus Tyson fight happened. Because what I heard when that happened was that it was apparently crashing for a bunch of people, so hasn't crashed on me at least yet. I also haven't heard from anybody else that has said that it was crashing on them, so again, it's one of those things that it very well could be true, but again, I haven't seen it yet, so I haven't seen anyone talking about it yet, so that in my mind is a good thing. The graphics look good, so yep. Yeah, the ring boxing fight. Yeah. I'm not entirely sold, but I certainly don't think it was as genuine as people were thinking. I mean, first off, it is just I mean, regardless of the name, Mike Tyson, yeah, the guy is getting up there in age, and to keep fighting with a guy who is half his age, I mean that's going to be a tough fight for almost anyone to pull off. But then you factor in that, yeah, there probably was more money to be made by getting your new young star to beat one of the best of all time. Yeah, they're probably. I'd be leaning towards it being rigged, but again, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care that much about boxing. So, yep. So here we go. We got 9 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys again for everybody that has spent even just a portion of your Christmas morning here with me. Well, I said Christmas morning, Christmas evening now, as they are coming back from commercial break. Again, we've got one more Thursday night football game, which is tomorrow, which we will be here live streaming as well. Yeah, so we'll be streaming that, and then we've got Sunday football. I don't know about Saturday games. I'm thinking maybe Bengals Broncos on that one. Oh, yep, that was a yeah. I was trying to get something working. I thought I had it working, but no, it wasn't. So yeah, go back to the old score. There we go. Boom. Yeah, I was trying something else with the score. I thought I had the right file, but apparently I don't, and I'll have to figure out the file thing later. Thought I had it working for at least that half, but nope. So here we go. Lamar Jackson running up that sideline, and that is going to be, again, just seeing that touchdown. I mean, he made a really good trick play there. Takes snap, and Joe Mixon runs up the middle, and that is just going to go nowhere on that one. Again, I need Joe Mixon to really torch this defense. Like, I need Joe Mixon and the Texans to torch the defense. I just need CJ Stroud not to be the one that does it. So there we go. All right. So again, right now on rushing yards, Houston's only gotten 38 on the entire game, and oh, there's a sack for the for CJ Stroud, and that is that Ravens defense coming up big with another sack there, and that is going to be another stop. And man, they are just playing so good today. All right, so yeah, there we go. And again, CJ Stroud, no way to throw it out of the sack there, just went right down for the sack. All right, let's see. So far tonight, they are 2 for 9 on third down conversions here. And here we go. Drops back in and once again throws out the sack and finds Dalton Schultz. But Schultz does not get very far as number 21 latches onto his leg and just locks him down while the rest of his team gets there to help him make the official stop. But there we go. I got a Funko Pop of Ronald Acura Jr. Okay, I think that's a baseball player. I'm pretty sure I've heard the name. I'm not as up to date on my baseball players as I am on football. So, and there we go. Ravens take the punt, and that is gonna be stopped there, and that is gonna be Ravens ball. All right, so there we go. Had 2 seconds onto that. Okay, Atlanta Braves player. Okay, I was pretty sure I'd heard the name in and around baseball spheres, but again, I'm not a super up to date on. So there we go. Yeah, Atlanta Braves player. All right, well, there we go. They are at commercial break, and again, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Christmas. And again, if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays to all the other people out there as well. I know that other holidays exist too, so there we go. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just chilling out here and we are gonna be getting ready for this one. Let's see. So yeah, it's been a long day, but we are excited. Chiefs had a pretty big takedown of the Steelers earlier on today, and ultimately resulted in the Chiefs clinching the 1 seed, which means now the Colts' playoff hopes are going to potentially come down to Carson Wentz again, and we need Carson Wentz to win, which last time Carson Wentz was involved in a Colts playoff potential playoff push, he lost us a game to the Jaguars as our quarterback. Yeah, went back a couple years ago when we had the year that we had Carson Wentz back in, I think it was 2021. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, we're just chilling out though. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to hopping on and playing some Pokemon over the next couple of days when all the new players are on. Although I'm obviously in a ranked position where no new player is going to be, yeah, right there. But yeah, all the kids who have their brand new Switch potentially with Mario Kart or Pokemon, it's gonna be some fun to beat the noobs. There we go. We got four. Wow, we just jumped up to 14 people. Thank you guys for everybody that popped on in here. Again, we were just coming back from commercial break. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdowns on the day so far. And we are getting ready for some more as the Ravens take over possession of the football, take the snap, hand off here to Henry, who breaks free. Oh no, I thought he'd broken free. He gets taken down for about a 5 yard gain, and that is going to be a big stop there on the day for them. Again, good handoff to Henry, and again, it's one of those things that with Jackson, you can almost never guarantee that where he leads you. Like if he's making it look like he's handing it off, you can't guarantee that it's always handed off because again, if you let him go, I mean that's what happened to lead to the it was a fake handoff that led to the touchdown run for Lamar Jackson a moment ago. Oh yeah, I know the noobs are playing the story first, but give them a day or two, and that they should be hitting the rank ladder eventually. But when it comes to Mario Kart, noobs are into competitive day one. Yep. So there we go, and Derrick Henry getting up there in the rushing category here. He's closing in on John Riggins on the all-time list. That's the only person I think he can catch on that list this year. But the rest of them. All right, here we go. Take snap, hand off to Mike. Oh no, fakes the handoff to Michael Keaton and takes it and runs it himself. First down, Ravens. And again, they managed to get the fake handoff working pretty well. Not as easy with Michael Keaton because you don't have to worry as much about Michael Keaton torching you for 37 yards, but it's another one of those things where again you just can never trust him. Oh, and I guess he kept the clock going. I thought when he stepped out of bounds, I thought I was gonna stop the clock. So we'll go ahead and get that fixed. All right, takes snap, drops back, fires, finds Henry. Oh, and he gets yanked to the ground by number 48. There we go. All right. Say if that was legal, Houston did a played a great defense, but oh, yep, there is some face mask grabbing and possibly some shoulder pad grabbing too, which that's either a horse collar or a face mask, possibly both. All right, we've been playing some Power World. I've still never played Power World just because for me, I like the competitive side, and Pokemon's what I know. So rather than relearning a whole new game just for competitive. But yep, there we go. And again, yeah, he just drags him to the ground. And again, I said if that was legal, he made a good play. but I wasn't sold, and yeah, that definitely looks like he grabbed onto him by the padding, not just the jersey. So yeah, face mask there for the rate for them, and that's going to be an automatic first down. All right, there we go. Oh, and they kept the clock ticking that whole time, which meant as I was getting caught up, it was actually going past. So there we go. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 7 here for the Baltimore Ravens. Again, they are holding this Houston team all at 2 points. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires it up, finds Derrick Henry, breaks free to the 10. And there we go. Derrick Henry getting that one, and that is a big time first down Ravens. And now the Ravens from the 10-yard line, they have a potential to go ahead and score this one again. Now let's go ahead and see what the projections are showing. Come on, Lamar Jackson. Got to be able to get this TD here. Ravens have absolutely crushed time of possession, having almost 4 full minutes over the Texans on time of possession. Handoff here to Henry, runs it up the middle, gonna get them all focused on the middle, and then Lamar Jackson up the sideline, running in for his second rushing TD of the game. Come on, Baltimore. All right, well, I've hit 30 points on the day so far, between the 5 points from Butker in the first game, and then Lamar Jackson in this one. Again, this is in my battle for 5th place. I'm playing in the consolation bracket. Takes snap, drops back, looking. Oh, Lamar Jackson's going to take it. He's going to run. He's going to sneak through to the 2 as he goes down just shy of the first down marker. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 here, I believe. 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches type game. And man, again, this Ravens defense is doing incredible, but the Ravens offense is actually keeping them very much afloat as well. I I honestly think a Ravens Chiefs game on at this point in the year would have actually been a really good game, but unfortunately we got that game all the way back in week 1 for the Thursday night opener instead, which not necessarily an incorrect call, but man, Derrick Henry muscles his way up. That should be a first down at the very least. I thought he might have gotten in far enough for a touchdown, a raw touchdown, but we'll have to wait and see. So, yep, there we go. 1st and goal. So they're saying that they kept him out of there. Let's see. Yeah, it was really freaking close, but yeah, they kept him out, and now here we go. Come on, Lamar Jackson, QB sneaking up the middle. Nope, they're gonna hand it off to. Oh no, they fake it, throw it up, and it is touchdown, Mark Andrews. And there we go, touchdown, Mark Andrews. And there's the score, 30-2. And again, this game is very much out of reach of Houston at this point. This game has turned into another Christmas Day blowout. And yeah, we've got ourselves yet another, again, Christmas blowout, which has led to now double scores here. And we've got ourselves, again, Lamar Jackson going for 29 points at this point and putting me really close to a locked in win. And the kick is up, and it is good, and that will be 31 to. So just when you thought it was over, 31-2. Again, at what point does this become bullying for the Ravens to even just keep playing? All right, well, welcome on in. Hopefully, everybody's hanging out. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you have any news. You guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. We're currently sitting 23 subscribers away from 2,800, which is the new goal to end the year. Originally, we were going for 3K, but that goal has just become completely impossible because of everything that's happened these last 2 months. But, yep, we are going, though, for it, and we will see what we got. Alright, So again, we'll be streaming. We got a couple of games upcoming this week, so let's go ahead and talk about the upcoming games. So again, I will be streaming tomorrow's Bears Seahawks game on Thursday Night Football. I will be streaming that game. Then on Saturday, I will be streaming Broncos Bengals at 4:30. Then on Sunday, I will absolutely be streaming Vikings versus Packers. Yeah, I would say the Sunday night game is a strong possibility that I might stream Falcons Commanders. Lions 49ers, probably not. Probably one of the two Sunday games. I'll put up a donation goal and, like, hey, if we get X amount in donation, I'll do it. And then that takes us into the final week of football where we got I think two Saturday games and then three, and then the rest all get put on Sunday, and it will be a absolute gauntlet here down the stretch. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. So that is a quick update on that. Seeing what games we got coming up. Again, I need the Patriots to beat the Chargers, and I need the Bengals to beat the Broncos tomorrow. I need both of those for the absolute best case scenario. Now, if I can get the Patriots and Raiders to both beat the Chargers, then I don't need to worry about the Broncos. But if not, then I need the Broncos to lose. So if I can have both of them lose tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but on Saturday, that'd be great. All right, there we go. And let's see, they're coming back from commercial break. We should be back to this one shortly. And yeah, there we go. Most rushing yards by a quarterback in NFL history, and officially taking it by 1 yard. Lamar Jackson has taken the record over Michael Vick, most rushing yards by a quarterback, as the kick is up and it will be out the back of the end zone, and the Houston Texans will take over at the 30-yard line, and that is where we will pick up on this game of can the Texans do anything? If they can, yay. If they can't, well, they're going to be in a little bit of trouble. There we go. Yeah, let's see. What do we got? Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires over the middle, and finds. Ooh! And say, finds the receiver, gets the first down. Trey Hutchinson, I believe. And that is going to be first play of the drive, and it's a first down. There we go. That's the kinds of drives that these Texans are going to need going forward. Takes snap, drops back, fires it up, looking, and incomplete. Nate Wiggins ultimately the person to break up that pass. All right, so there we go. We're just chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. I say, as long as you're not a Texans fan, you probably are having a good time. I apologize to the one person who I know is a Texans fan who mentioned that they were a Texans fan like an hour ago. Hopefully, they are having a good time and have turned off the game and are not paying attention for updates. So here we go. Drops back, fires the pass, and Oh no, completed. There we go. Completed to number 8. That is yeah, that would be John Mechie the third, I believe. There we go. And yeah, they continue this clock ticking. All right, let's see. What do they got? What do they got? They are absolutely trying to make something happen here. All right, so here we go. 8 people here. Chat takes snap, drops back, looking, throws it up. He got separation. Nico Collins, big time first down, and that's the kind of play we were looking for there as we were coming through the third quarter. And again, the time is valuable here. But yep, there we go. Nico Collins gets it done out there, and right, here we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking. Oh, he nearly gets sacked. He scrambles to the side. He's gonna just take it and runs for -1 yard, I believe. Yeah, so I say Stroud looking to yeah, just Stroud looking to try and avoid the sack. He ends up running out of bounds, and that will ultimately avoid the sack. Believe that will be a loss of 1 yard, though. All right, here we go. Takes the takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires it up, and ooh, does he come down with that inbounds? I believe that is are they gonna call it? They're calling that, I think, completed. I want to see that one again because I don't know about that. All right, there we go. Well, he gets both heels in, but I think his back hits first. Let's see. No, he gets both feet in. I think he's good. I think that is a good call there, but man, that is a very bold call to go ahead and make on the spot. Takes snap, drops back, and CJ Stroud tries to sneak through the pocket and gets taken down. And that is going to be fourth down, and that is fourth and short here. And do they just take the points to get to 5 points, or do they go ahead and, or do they try and go for it on fourth down and potentially risk looking really foolish if this doesn't work? Because again, so far they've had some really rough goes of it, but they are easily within field goal range, even of an average kicker, which I think they've got an above average kicker. Yeah, I had a good Christmas. Me and my family, we opened presents and stuff. Then my sister and her husband had to get going to his parents' house for the rest of their Christmas, so they spent the night here last night, so we could get an early start on it. And yeah, so they drove the hour back over to where his parents live. And here we go. Let's see. Is it going to be first off? Is it completion? No, it that's not completed. It does not survive the ground impact. I don't believe. And they're gonna give it to him first and goal, or not first and goal. Sorry, first and 10. But yeah, so we got done with all that around 10:30, and then I was able to get everything set up for the stream. And yep, there's the challenge flag. That's what I was looking for. And yep, Baltimore throws the challenge flag here. That is going to go ahead and stop the clock for sure. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and look at this one. I am almost certain that this guy did not catch this ball. So they're going to commercial break, but yeah, so we got all that done in the earlier part of the morning, and then we swapped on over to again talking about football for a couple hours, and we've been doing that since one. So we've been doing that for about 6 hours now. We've been talking pretty much straight football, so it's a pretty good day. So yep, there we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just looking at this one, but yeah, so far though, this game is not gonna end up working out too well here. So there we go. Just chilling out though. Again, we're waiting for this commercial break to come to an end. We got a challenge flag currently down for a questionably completed pass. I wish I could show you the play on it on my own, but yeah. All right, let's see if there's an update on this because scoregami is the interesting thing here. Yeah, because I don't know what the other potential scoregamis are. They said that, yeah, 17-2 has never happened before. Let's see. Yep, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. NFL scoregami. I want to see what the other potential scores are. So with only winning team score. So we are at 31. So 31-2 has happened before. Let's see. Oh wow. Oh wait, no, wait, no. 31-2 has not happened. Sorry, that was 31. That's with a 1 point score, which I don't even know how you end up with a 1 point score. So here we go. All right, they declared it was yep, turnover on downs. Oh, there we go. And that is Baltimore. So Baltimore used up one of their timeouts, which tells me that the challenge was unsuccessful, but they got the ball. So I'm confused on what the call on the field was. But there we go. So yeah. So we're basically guaranteed a scoregami finish because unless we get all the way to 50 points, there's no real chance for scoregami. So there we go. And for those of you guys who don't know what scoregami is, that is the situation when there is a new score that has never happened. So for example, just as a completely random example, we have never had, for example, a team go. We've never had 36-27 as the final score. So there we go. All right, so there we go. We're chilling out. Third down here for the Ravens, and we are just getting ready for this one. So 3rd and 1. Take snap, handoff here to Derrick Henry, who runs up the middle. Is that going to be first down or is that going to be fourth? All right, so there we go. Let's see. Again, right now, this Baltimore defense is the thing keeping my opponent in this thing. The fact that Baltimore's defense has been able to absolutely shut them down and has even gotten a couple of turnover on downs. I mean, it's just absurd. And there we go. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. And we are taking this one down. Let's see. Are we just going to go to the. Are they just going to let this thing run out to the 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to end the third quarter here. No challenge, no attempt to try and further the score here. So we just go ahead and go quarter. Moving from quarter 3 to quarter 4. And we've got ourselves 15 minutes on the clock. And there we go. They've got the most rushing yard thing, so there we go. So yeah, we're virtually guaranteed to score Gamis at this point, so it just comes down to what we end up with for a final score. Again, as long as the Texans somehow don't score again. All right, let's see. All right, well, we're just chilling out. Again, we're just hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, I'm apologize if I'm not being as entertaining as I could be. This game is a little draining because it is just such an over game at this point. I mean, we could call it now at this point. There is no chance the Houston Texans come back and win this thing, right? And as I say, it would certainly take a lot there. So again, right now the biggest thing for me is that I need a Lamar Jack. I need one more Lamar Jackson rushing TD if I can get it. All right, so there we go. They're talking about Squid Game 2 starting up. All right, here we go. So 31 to 2, the current score, as we will be going ahead and getting this one kicked off. Ravens are on offense still. Takes snap, drops back. Nope, just gonna hand it off to Derrick Henry, who gets dragged down to about a 7 yard gain. All right, so there we go. We got it. All right, we are all ready to go, and let's see. 2nd and 3. So again, time is ticking. We got a limited amount of time left in this game. 14, 34, 33, 32, 31. And the time is just ticking, ticking, ticking away. All right, and there we go. Derrick Henry right through the middle, and that is going to be another first down, Baltimore. And they've got themselves a very good chance to just kind of. Like, the biggest thing is that Baltimore, theoretically, assuming that they planned this out right, could theoretically run the ball slow enough and, yeah, and go ahead and get it done. So there we go. All right, let's see. Take snap, hand off here to Keaton Mitchell, and that is going to be. That's going to be 2nd down. So a short play there for Mitchell. And again, they are just going to continue to drain this clock. So far, they're already down 2 minutes. And again, right now, I don't think anybody really wants to play this game too much longer than absolutely necessary from this point on. We are continuing this one, though, and we're going to get to the end of this at some point. But man, this game has been a drag. And it's weird because it was these matchups were so good. And again, I bet if they had Tank Dell, maybe this team could have been a little bit better. But there we go. The Texas defense, again, the Texas defense is keeping this game close enough. And it's going to be 2nd and 9. And that's going to be 3rd and 9 now. But the Houston defense has been keeping this one somewhat contained to the point where it isn't a question of, okay, are we going to get a 50 bomb, a 60 bomb dropped, maybe another 70 something? Another 70 score game like what we saw with the Broncos 2 years ago? Or was that last year? No, that was last year. But yeah. Again, right now the Baltimore team though is absolutely just draining every ounce of clock they can, running it up the sideline here with number 16, and that is not going to get there, and that's going to be 4th down. So 4th down for Jackson and the offense, and that is going to probably send the punter out here. I don't think we're in field goal range, and again, especially with how down of a year. Although, granted, I say down of a year. The as a okay, yeah, no, there's no kicker that can get it from there. But yeah, in terms of a field goal attempt, though, again, I've been hearing a lot about it, and I've seen a couple of bad games, obviously from Tucker, but I just question: is he really that bad? And oh, we might have a roughing the kicker call. They fielded it at the 23, 24 yard line here, and we'll have to wait and see. But so fair catch is brought in, but I don't know. Again, I think that was roughing the kicker on the Texans. But again, it's one of those situations you're not going to go ahead and they aren't going to throw this flag probably just because the Texans are already so down. All right, so there we go. We got ourselves a pretty good game going though. I wish it were a better game, but pretty solid game going. All right, well, there we go. Cannot wait for tomorrow. We got more football tomorrow. Then we got Friday with no football, which I don't know about what I'm gonna end up doing on Friday for content. Probably gonna work on gaming channel stuff. I should have gaming channel videos basically every day from now to the new year. Not today, but from tomorrow to the new year, I should have a new video each and every day from now to the new year. And then on on New Year's Eve, I am planning a Pokemon tournament over on with a bunch of the Saturday Night Skirmish guys. So yeah, hopefully we can get a good tournament going there and a good size one too. So there we go. All right, so yeah, we're just chilling out. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. So yeah, that Pokemon tournament should be a good one though. Let's see. Let's see. Again, we're just taking this one away. They're coming back from commercial break. Yeah, man, I can't believe we're over 1,100 views on the day already. Which yeah, it's just crazy the amount of viewership that we've been getting on these NFL streams, especially on Christmas Day. I mean, I get it. There's more people home than normal. Ravens have dominated time of possession by 8 minutes. And obviously, Texans, their only score on the day so far was the safety by a safety, which safety by a safety is just a fun thing to say. And here we go. Take snap. Fakes handoff. Looking. CJ Stroud firing down the field. Overthrows the receiver. Nico Collins the intended target. And that is going to be, yeah, 2nd and 10 here. Again, at least it wasn't a sack. But at this point, this has been a very. I'm hoping that we don't get a pick with the way he's going to be throwing wildly here. And say the Baltimore defense again is keeping this a scarily close game here. Lamar Jackson off to the locker room. Come on, man. Did Lamar Jackson really just leave this game and he's not going to come back because this game is already over? Because yeah, they just run it up the middle, and that is going to be second. That's going to be 3rd and short. All right, there we go. I'm hoping that he just needed to use the bathroom or something, and it wasn't actually like leaving for the entire game because again, this Texans team, they are down, but I need the fantasy points. And I don't get the fantasy points from just any Baltimore quarterback. It needs to be that Baltimore quarterback. So it drops back looking, fires, incomplete. And that is going to continue to take this one down there. And let's see. So Ravens coaches in 2024 from 2023 and where they landed in 2024. They went to, say, 3 of them got promotions from where they were to Dolphins defensive coordinator, Titans defensive coordinator, Seahawks head coach, obviously with Mike Macdonald, the highest profile of them, and then their D-line coordinator got poached by the Baltimore Ravens to be um, their new defensive coordinator. Which, granted, I don't know. Does it count as poaching if you're taking them from your own team? But there we go. The punt is up, and it is. Oh, the ball came. Did the ball really come out? No. No, 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 no. There's no way. The ball did not just come out, did it? Are you kidding me? And there we go. I say Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus are up there, but yep, that is going to be another turnover. And again, I don't know who has the ball, so I'm just going to leave the ball where it is. I know it was in the wrong spot for the last drive, but it had just been punted to the Ravens, and I don't know who came out of the pile with it. But that was an insane one there. So this is the match for fifth place. Let's see how my dad's doing over in his game. He's got 38 points put up on him. And he's still within range of potentially bringing this one back because of Patrick Taylor not being projected for very many points. Probably should have put Warren in, but again, where they're not playing for the win, it probably didn't matter to Henry. In the championship final, we got Bird hanging Skeeters. The guy that snuck in over me, are you kidding me? Made it all the way to the championship game. Come on. And they've got no players going right now, so that is a 37 to nothing game right now over in that one. All right, well, let's see. Again, if Baltimore did fumble that one to Houston, I don't even know. Does that count as a like when it comes to special teams? Does that count as defense? Does that count as offense? Which side counts as defense and offense, especially on a punt? Because like once the punt team has punted it and it's being returned by the return team, who's on offense, who's on defense? Does all that just not count towards fantasy? I really don't know because again, I haven't played much fantasy prior to this. But there we go. So yeah, we are just chugging along here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time again. We got 8 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for all 8 of you guys that are hanging out and enjoying whatever there is of this game. But until and hopefully everybody, if everybody watching hit the like button, curious as to how many likes we would end up at, or more specifically, if everybody's watching subscribed, yeah, see if we can get ourselves a potential get ourselves that 2,800 number. There we go. Takes snap, runs through. Oh, there we go. Keaton Mitchell finding his way through the line. So I guess the Ravens did hang on to this one. Oh, there we go. Lamar Jackson going ahead and signing the chain, or is he just taking it? Oh yeah, there we go. He's got a. Oh, he traded a hat. There we go. Traded a game worn hat with a kid there. There we go. That's cute. That's cute. Wait, how did a full minute go off the clock there? There we go. All right, takes snap. Handoff here once again. Keaton Mitchell gets a first down, and that is going to be first and first and 10 here. And again, these are going to be really slow drives here. All right, here we go. We're just ticking our way through this one. takes the snap, handoff here, and once again, Keaton Mitchell not going for very many yards. And again, at this point, I don't know if Lamar Jackson has any intention, or if the rest of them have any intention there. So there we go of going back in, but here we go. Let's see. So number 17. Who is 17? Who's there? Oh, Josh Johnson on there, and there we go. Lamar Jackson getting back to the sideline now. Now, if we see him put a helmet on, we might know. And I think that might be neutral zone infraction / offsides for the Texans, which that is gonna go ahead and gonna give some more yards there for the Ravens, which again, not exactly what we're looking for. But yeah, so far though, both games this week have been an absolute just demolished there. All right, so there we go. As they got the game, as the kid with the game hat up there in the stands. Here we go. 2nd and 4. All right, so time is ticking still. Handoff to there's all right. So Derrick Henry is still in the game, so I would assume that once he is suited back up, that maybe Lamar would end up back in the game at some point, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. And again, right now, this has just been this has been a very lackluster slate of Christmas games compared to what I think we were pretty much promised with how good the team matchups were. And honestly, last weekend's Saturday slate, which was these same 4 teams just rearranged, also was pretty terrible. So there we go, and another run up the middle, and that is going to be, again, just continuing to tick this one away, 2nd down. And again, the Baltimore Ravens, they will advance themselves even further up the list here. I mean, again, it's one of those things where you're gonna be you're gonna have a home game regardless if you're Houston at this point. I mean, it really does feel like the playoffs should, and they are right around the corner, but it feels like they should be starting soon, like right now, basically, because it does. Aside from the Colts, there really is very little of the potential to sneak in. At least on the AFC side of things. The NFC side of things, there's 2 divisions that are still very much open for interpretation: the West and the South. And there's the MVP candidates. So again, I think unless Josh Allen blows up for a massive passing day one of these last 2 games, which against the Jets and against the Patriots, he very much could have a blow up game. But that's going to be one of those where it's going to be a little bit tough. 3rd and 5 here. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking, throwing it up, and it is completed to number 6. Did he get that? Let's see. Might be incomplete. Let's see. And no, he gets both feet in and an extra step even. So, yep, he got it. Good. First, as a got the catch, and there we go. All right, let's see. 5:15 on the clock. Oh, clock was still ticking that whole time too. So there we go. All right, so 1st and 10 takes a snap, and we got a flag for false start. I'm assuming. Yep. Whistle will blow the play dead, and here we go. Here's the NFC picture. So I mean, the only things that can really change about this picture is that the Commanders, I guess, technically could lose out on their playoff spot, but it's unlikely. Yeah, the Buccaneers and Seahawks both have a chance to win their division. It basically comes down to the Buccaneers versus Falcons. If the Falcons lose a game and the Buccaneers win out, the Buccaneers get in. If the Falcons win both of their games, they're guaranteed in. And Keaton Mitchell runs it up the middle, and that is gonna continue to just again. This we might see a legit game where we at this point we may not see a single timeout call or yeah, an officially timeout called because that one timeout that is there in this second half is only gone because of a challenge flag. So here we go. Again, right now, 4.5 minutes left in this game. I don't know what planet the Texans can make some kind of comeback here, but Keaton Mitchell gonna run it up the. Oh, and he gets absolutely slammed. There we go. And again, imagine a game where I'm assuming now that the projection will probably have Lamar Jackson staying right about put. Yep, maybe a point or two more if somebody gets injured and he could go in. But ultimately, though, it looks like it's going to be pretty much chalk here, and that Baltimore defense is absolutely decimating. All right, so here we go. Again, we are just chilling out here. It is nearly the end of the game. Three. We got 3 minutes 40 seconds left on the clock as time continues to tick here. Takes the snap, fires it deep, looking for it all. 81 incomplete as one of the Texans players comes in with a very late contact there, but I believe it was within the rule book. But man, that was an aggressive hit. And yep, number 81, he went for the ball and just could not keep his arms on it. So that is going to be a fourth down, and the punter is going to come out to go ahead and kick this one up. And it will be kicked up, and it will be the Houston Texans ball with 3 minutes, 32 seconds left. Curious if the Texans are going to actually try to rally this one or if they're just going to basically play dead. Because at this point, I would say playing dead is almost the best option. Because, yep, this game is, it's been a long one. All right, well, here we go. So Derrick Henry again. He's probably out for the game. I'd almost say you pull CJ Stroud at this point too. Yep, there we go. Davis Mills is in to play for play quarterback here, and here we go. Davis Mills is gonna attempt this rally. Takes the snap, drops back, handoff here, and taken down for a essentially no gain. I think it's a no gain, no loss type situation there as Dameon Pierce runs it up the sideline there. And 3 minutes left in this one, and it looks like it's going to be a 31-2 victory here for the Baltimore Ravens. And there we go. Dameon Pierce once again tackled here for a short gain, and it has just been a rough one here down the stretch as there is just no. Again, this game I could probably put it to final right now, and we probably won't be seeing much difference here. As we got 2 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock here. And again, the Ravens have absolutely just crushed the Texans in time of possession. I mean, they've gotten now 13 minutes over the Texans. I mean, that's essentially a full quarter that they held the ball for compared to the Texans. And this will bring it to the 2 minute warning. We will run a quick commercial break and we will be right back. But yep, that will be the 2 minute warning. Stop the clock. Throw a quick ad break in, and we will be back. neither of these teams are trying at this point.
We just talked about how, one team has no chance of winning, so they don't care who plays. The other team knows that they don't have a chance of losing, so they don't care who plays.
Well, and the Texans already have a guaranteed home game in the playoffs, regardless of where they finish in the record. So, yep. Yeah. Well, now we're going to get to see 2 minutes of the giraffe playing quarterback here. Davis Mills with his 3-foot net. Basically the opposite of you. Oh, yes, yeah. Really? You might have a 3-foot net. Yeah, just all the way down to your stomach.
Hey Steve, don't forget you have that cinnamon bun flavored popcorn stuff. For some reason, it's up in my cupboard. Okay. And okay, I just happen to know which is my
All right, we are back, and we are ready to watch a miserable final 2 minutes of football. As both of these games, as this game is literally so over. Like, there is no way that this game is over here. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, there we go. They've got the Chiefs players hanging out. They got a video of them from earlier today when they had their dominating win. Damian Pierce up the middle for a 2-yard gain. And that is going to be, again, we just got to wait out a couple more plays like that, and we will be seeing the end of this Christmas game. Again, there's no shot at coming back here, unfortunately. And again, this is just one of those games where it's like there was very little hope from the start, and I think this game would be a lot more interesting if we had, say, shot at, say, the first blowout of the year, or the first shutout of the year, but we already had that, and the Texans got their 2 points. I mean, we might have a shot at scoregami, but that's about all we got. Her storylines down the stretch, another run up the middle, no real gain. 3rd down. So now it's down to Houston. Do they go for the? They obviously will go for it on 4th down. Do they just run it again, or do they at least attempt a pass here, try and go down the field and see if they can get this one? 3rd down. So here we go. Davis Mills under center. He's going to get lined. He's got a back in the backfield. They're going to try and run it a 3rd time here, and that's going to be 4th down. So we got 4th down, and they could just let this game end right here. They could let the game end. I thought they might at least have a try or two, but no. Yeah, no use of the timeouts, no use of anything else, and this game is going to end right here and now. All the players starting to swarm the field. Everybody's accepted that this game is over, and that is going to be the ball game. So, hopefully, everybody enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy at least some amount of this football game. Hopefully, you guys will leave a like and subscribe. If you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. We have some hopefully more competitive football coming up later this weekend. Again, tomorrow we've got Thursday night football between the Bears and the what is it? We got Bears Seahawks, and we have Bears Seahawks on Thursday night football. Then we go in. We've got Vikings Green Bay Packers on Sunday. Before that, we will have Denver versus Bengals on Saturday. So we got again a full slate of a full weekend of game to be played. But again, unfortunately, Christmas Day kind of disappoints with 2 big blowouts here. But hopefully, everybody still enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. live stream, whatever you decide to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody, and goodbye.